Mary here, and I wanted to do a video today on Hanscom Air Force Base FamCamp. So if you are military or have any association with the military, you probably know that most military bases have campgrounds available to you. And so I wanted to do just a quick tour of this campground. We've stayed here several times. It is located just about 25 miles or so away from Boston, northwest of Boston. And we come out here frequently because our son actually lives in this area. So let's take a little walk around the campground. So this campground kind of consists of two sort of areas. So this area that you see here, these are all pull-through sites. They are all full hookup, and there are several rows of these. You can see there are not a ton of trees in this area, but they're really nice. They all do have cement slabs in front of them, as well as really nice metal heavy-duty picnic tables. So while there are about 35 of those pull-through sites that I showed you a moment ago, this is sort of the second area of the campground. It is much more wooded. These are all back-in sites, but it's really nice back here. It's really shaded. So if that's the kind of thing you're looking for, this would be a great option. The other thing that's nice here, you cannot build fires at your actual campsite, but there is this sort of public camp or fire area. Wood is all provided, and you can do a campfire right here, which is really nice. Some other amenities of the campground: this is a shower house that can be used. There's a public room right here where you can get books, games, things of that nature. There's also a basketball court, and right here is the laundry facility, and we'll go inside. So here we are inside the laundry facilities, and you can see here that there's a washer and a dryer stacked on top of each other. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 washers, 4 dryers available. It is $1 to wash and $1 to dry each load. This room is air conditioned, which is kind of nice, so you're not sweltering while you're in here doing your laundry, and there is plenty of room to fold as well. So one thing that's important to know about this base is exactly what you were just hearing. This is the gate, actually the fence line for the airport, and this runway is shared by a private airport as well as the Air Force Base. So you do hear that jet noise occasionally. So just wanted you to know. However, I will tell you that you only hear it during the day. We do not hear any air traffic at night. So that's a quick look at the Hanscom Air Force Base Family Camp. One other amenity that I'll let you know about that the base does, or that the campground does offer, is they do have propane here. So it's nice that you can fill up while you're here or top off before you leave. One other thing that I wanted to note is that while this is a military campground and it is right next to Hanscom Air Force Base, and that fence that I showed you just a second ago is the fence line for the base, the campground itself is actually located off of the base itself. It is fenced as well, and it has a sign that shows that indicates that it is private property and it's a military installation. But to access this, you do not have to go on Hanscom Air Force Base, which for those of you who are familiar with this process, it can be a little whirly-curvy as you're entering a military base. They want to slow down traffic, and I understand that, but that is not something you have to deal with here at Hanscom, so you can just come right to the campground. The address is technically Bedford, Massachusetts. Very easy to come here. As you know, we're 41 feet pulling this thing behind our trailer or behind our truck, and we have no problem getting here. It's really quick access to the interstate. the highways, so that was not an issue at all. And when you do want to go on base and take advantage of those amenities that we have available to us, you can do that really easily as well. It's maybe takes us 3-4 minutes to get through the main gate or the side gate over here of the base. So it's really convenient. We frequently run over there during our lunch breaks just to go to the commissary, go to the BX, whatever we want to do. So you have all the amenities of the base without having to physically be on the base with your RV, which is kind of nice because our son is not military, so he can come to us without having to go through any checkpoints. So this was a little bit of Hanscom Air Force Base FamCamp. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're ever in the greater Boston area and you are military affiliated and want to stay at a really nice campground, I would put this one on your list. You can do so much from here. You're about 25 minutes from Boston. You can go in, see the city. Last weekend, we actually had a day when our son was not going to be around, so we took the train, the Amtrak down to New York City, spent the day in the city, and brought the Amtrak right back here. So really convenient to see the whole eastern seaboard, all of New England, clear down to New York. So come check it out. As always, we're Hendrick Home on the Highway, and we will see you down the road.